So you could be a madman. But a first-hand person comes and tells you the truth. I'm not going to waste my time if it wasn't a truth. I'll bring the evidence. I've got the pictures of the bloody trip. I'll bring it. What I'm saying to you...
Through the pictures,
And the reason I've got them in storage, that's why Ian's joking with me. I'm about to get it. I'm about to get these, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Right. When I looked at the site, imagine this scene. I'm at 63,000 feet. So outside, and I've still got daylight at that point. Part of it when it's darkness because of the speed of the journey. It's like that when I'm looking from the passenger window.
No, because the pilots are curving with
the front view, that's the side. So what I'm just trying to say, it doesn't matter. The point we're talking about is the Earth flat? I'm saying it's curved, and then I've got the curve proof.
It's flat, guys. Just anyone who don't
you read it out. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm not worried about
saved you. Don't worry about that, though, innit?
It doesn't matter what YouTube says.
It doesn't matter what a pilot says.
When someone
doesn't matter what a pilot says.
But when someone comes to you, but when someone comes to you and tells you in 1989 they were on an aircraft, and you experience as part of that trip was they show you that you can see the curve of the Right, take it to the British Airways.
41,000 feet. You were that high, were you?
Oh, you just said the Congo goes to
This is where it gets big.
Supersonic, I was on 63,000 feet. Go and check your facts.
And how high is the ISS?
9 miles.
How high is the
The
ISS?
ISS is the space that was on the ISS.
No.
I said it went on.
Can they see the from the ISS from the ISS from the stratosphere? Can you see the curvature?
Tell us why. I'll give you a couple. One, in the Bible, God tells us we're the main thing there. Now, on a globe...
Don't film me, please.
Let him finish his thought. I'm not ready to...
No, not really.
You need the Bible.
Finish your thought. Finish your thought. All right. So the Bible says...
One God says we're at the centre of the universe. So we're special. Now the globe tells you that you're not special. That you're on a ball right in the infinite of space. There could be millions, thousands of others. Now some people don't think you're nothing. Our lives are meaningless. That's one reason. Two, NASA gets £50 million every single day from the taxpayers to make the 10 satellites. So what would you want to stop something like that?
So those are two of the reasons. All right. So reason number one, just because we're on a globe spinning in an indeterminate number of ways doesn't make us less special. It just changes the story a little bit. So someone who is a bit simpler minded will find it too complicated. It doesn't make us less special. Why?
Because all of a sudden you're not the only one.
If anything, that's not what the story says. If anything, it makes you more special.
Yeah.
Because of the brilliance of possibilities.
You're not hearing that, yeah? Okay, you've been on there.
Amazing.
You took a picture through a curved window.
You know this, you can be parallel universes, multiple.
Hello.
There can be another 10,000.
That doesn't relate to the curvature of the Earth. I mean, let's assume for argument's sake the Earth was flat. There are parallel universes. That's not. But that has nothing to do with the curvature story. And the second story about NASA. NASA pays $1 billion for every human being in the United States. That's nothing. That's a very. NASA takes less than the utility companies do in the United States, and on top of that, everything else you see.
Am I right?
That's NASA. That's NASA. The plastic in his glasses, that's NASA.
Fulfilled and reached the Mach 205, which I went at 63,000 feet. Now they also say that you could see, if you told me to say the whole curve, the whole
I'm sorry, that's a bargain. That's NASA right there.
You say it is.
No, the circuitry, the CMOS, it's called the CMOS circuit.
The internet has just shown what I told you.
It's a tiny circuit that's light sensitive. That was invented by NASA. And that was done to basically capture low light.
So if the Earth is flat,
yeah.
then why would they tell you it's flat?
No, I don't think it is flat. You think it's flat. You think it's flat. I think you're completely wrong.
If the scenario was it was flat and you've been told it's
Sorry, the internet has just backed me up. It's okay, it's fine.
Now what do you say? It's impossible.
It's just backed me up. The Concorde, the SST pilots from Concorde on Google have just confirmed the British Airways said yes, 63,000 feet, which I know that's how high I went. He got confused, 41 is subsonic. I went at 2.05, and the British Airways guy just on the internet has proved yes, you can see curvature of the Earth.
You're asking me to prove your argument, which I disagree with.
I'm not.
I think you're wrong. Yes, all right.
If the Earth is flat,
Yeah.
and you've been told it's a globe, why would they lie? You tell me why.
I really am struggling to understand your. Okay, so if the Earth is flat, why would someone lie? I'm telling you, the Earth isn't flat.
Yeah, but
It's not
I'm
flat.
saying if you assume now that it is, and you've been lied to the whole time, that's a curve, why would they do that?
Because they're very stupid. Because they're very stupid.
Because they're stupid. You can see Kermit
and you can't. So if reality says that, okay, the reality is that the Earth is flat, there is no way for them to hide it. Someone will figure out a solution to that question. No, that's not true at all.
Earth is flat, and someone told you it was a globe, there's going to be a reason for them lying to you, isn't it?
You're asking me to corroborate your argument.
Do you believe the Earth is flat or a globe?
Yes, I
You believe it's flat? Well, argue your case then. Don't tell him to argue your case for you.
I'm not getting to argue my case. What I'm saying, he's asking me why would they lie. So I'm saying, think of it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah? If the Earth is flat and you've been told it's a globe, there has to be a reason behind it, isn't it? To lie.
What's the
Now,
reason?
It's going to be for some sort of gain.
And what's the reason why they've
I
lied?
gave him a couple of reasons.
Okay.
You gave me two reasons. One, it reduces our special standing in the world. And number two, NASA makes a lot of money by building fake satellites. And I just told you, my response to that was no, it doesn't reduce our special. In
There's
fact, it makes us
15 million to make a chip in a phone.
Can I finish the thought? So to answer your question, no, it does not make us less special. If anything, it makes our existence more interesting and miraculous. And number two, no, the money that NASA makes is not very high compared to global organizations, and the benefits we as human beings have reaped are significant.
How does it make us more special?
Okay, so your understanding of special is that we need to be in a very measurable central place that for some reason, according to the Bible, that's what you said. That's according to the Bible. It has to be the center of the
Bible,
world. Yeah.
we're the center of the universe.
Yeah.
And we've got a special purpose according to the Bible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying according to me.
All right, that's what you said. That's your argument, that according to the Bible.
You said you're asking for a reason. So I'm giving you possible reasons.
So you
don't mean that they're all right.
So you don't agree with that argument. I don't understand.
I'm not one way or the other.
Why do you believe the Bible to be true?
I didn't say I did.
You said according to the Bible, like it's a
You
source.
asked me reasons why they would lie. So if I was a religious person, I believe in the Bible, I could say, well, when here, it tells me this. Yeah? And from a logical standpoint, right, someone send you, do you believe in the Bible? And God's saying that you're special people. I put you in the center of the universe. You built everything around you guys. Yeah? You've got a special purpose in life. You're all heading the wrong way. Yeah?
But don't just believe anything you read without evidence. I mean, some Hindus believe that the Earth is a turtle back. You can't use it as a source.
I'm not religious.
Why are you bringing it in as a source?
It's a creator, but I'm not religious. I don't follow any one book. But if someone's asked me for reasons, I've got to be able to provide reasons, isn't it? Yeah? You know what I'm saying? The other reason I said was they get £50 million a day.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with it.
Have you tried to find evidence to disprove your theory? Like YouTube proof that the Earth is round, and look at the evidence that supports
Yes,
that.
right. So this is what's happened. People who think people's flat earthers, that we've got all the answers, we can tell you exactly the shape of the earth, how far it goes. They're not, it's in its infancy. And you know the people who's dealing with it, it's like common people. You know, like make myself, someone here, someone there. He's not got loads of money, yeah? He's not got these super instruments to go and show you stuff. So it's a slow process. We can only do what, you know, and what's happened is blowing up. Everyone's looking onto it. Now, you know what? Hold on.
This would necessitate a huge conspiracy by the entire scientific community. Everyone of learning would have to agree that, oh, the reality is this, but no, let these common people struggle. So all of discovery to this day was done by common people. All of it.
When was the globe model coming to?
The globe model, it's been around since Aristotle.
There you go.
Aristotle.
So people then couldn't check it, could they?
No, they could.
How?
Aristotle. So there were two really cool experiments. First was Aristotle, who observed that when you see a ship coming over the horizon, you don't see the entire ship. You see first the top of the ship, and then over time you would see the hull and the stern.
I can testify to that.
That's a very simple observation.
Yeah,
The second one,
I can
that's
testify.
perfect. So you see the top of the ship, you see the top of the ship, and then you see the base. You
Now,
don't see the
what's
whole of
happened,
it.
this is what's a common thing for everyone believes is, when you look out to the sea, and you see the boat boat going further and further, it looks like it's going over a curvature. And everyone goes, yeah, it's a curvature. Then we get a high zoom camera and we whack it on there, boom, the ship comes straight back into it.
Aristotle is
So there's no
4,000 years
curvature.
ago. There were no
Here's
high zoom
another one.
cameras.
Look at water, right? I put it in a cup, it goes dead flat level, right? I can put it in a bath, dead flat level. I can put it in a fish tank, dead flat level. I put it in a pond, dead flat level. As soon as we get to the sea, all of a sudden it can go curvy.
What kind of experiment is this? It's the man.
I'm trying to show you logical, your own
There's
logical
nothing
mind.
logical about that. It's
What's
ridiculous.
happening is we've been taken away from our own senses.
You're comparing the sea to a bathtub. Those are two
I've
very
just showed you the different ways of stepping up. We never, in our jet skating days, can see water curving. Can we? Right? When?
Go to the sea and look at the ships coming in your
I told you. I've just told
No, you
that.
didn't. No, you didn't. You told me. You told me. No, you put a camera on it. You can see the top of the ship. Then you can see the stern.
You know what I'm looking at this. Yes, I have. When you see this boat go over the curvature, people stand on a high zoom camera and whack the camera up and they bring the boat straight back dead flat into your eye. So if it's going on the curvature, you wouldn't be able to bring it back in the camera. Dead flat. On top of that, they ask the maths from NASA, yeah? Give us the maths from NASA to show us your curvature. So every certain foot, you might get an inch, and then it multiplies to a certain amount, yeah? So they got this, and they've gone on to loads of different places around the world. They've done places like 100 miles long. They should have like a 1,000-foot drop, curvature, and it's dead fucking flat. They're finding it. No, I'm not.
People actually walked and were trying to measure the curvature with a stick.
With lasers, mate.
With lasers.
With proper tools, yeah?
So do you believe that all the people?
Everyone here, all you need to do is go spend half a day on the internet checking into flat Earth.
You believe that all the millions of people that study geology and geography around the world are all wrong?
Do you know about
Don't forget,
3,000 years ago?
right? We've all been brought up in the same beliefs, isn't it? Yeah, from school. That's why they get you in school. That's why it's illegal not to send the kid to school. Yeah? They get you
Actually,
in,
it's not, but
we
okay.
all got taught the same. So kids ask questions because you're not conditioned at that point. So they go, how can the people in Australia not fall off? Oh, it's gravity. Well, gravity, they can't prove it to you. They can't show you. It's just a theory. It's made up.
Have you heard of gravitational waves?
You need
Which
gravity.
they've discovered.
It's made up, mate. I'm telling you. Yeah? So you know it's made up. They can't prove it. And now you need gravity for a ball. If you ain't on a ball, you don't need gravity.
Is all science a conspiracy or just bits?
Well, if it don't pass the scientific method, then it isn't science, is it?
So did science to create that phone? Is that bogus?
Well, no,
Radio wave?
No,
You can't see radio waves.
Pseudoscience, which is like theoretical based, and that's not
Music
science.
theory is a theory, but it works.
Let me
Yeah,
put
like
this-
music theory, it works. Yeah,
Listen, 7 billion people around the world have been tuned.
Yeah?
Is that what you believe?
It's not a waste of your time. It's not Mickey Mouse stuff. It's proper stuff. Proper. So
Let me put this to you.
All right, then.
When was the
I'm gonna
last?
go.
When was the last?
I'll let this question go on,
when
then
was
I'm
the
gonna go.
last-
Go on.
When was the last eclipse of the sun? Total eclipse of the sun. Eclipse of the sun. I'll tell you.
there's another one coming up at this month, yeah? And you go and check that. It proves that you ain't on the program.
Where are you going to see? A total eclipse of the sun. When? Here in England? When?
I don't know.
Good. Well, let me give you an example. The last one they had was in 1997. No, in 2006. And remember that? Because that was the day like now, there were two old ladies in their late 70s.
That's all I'm saying.
That they took them back to the two old ladies. They're in the center. And they give us this story. You put a television. Said in 1943, 42, still at school. The teacher gave them a lesson, a geography lesson, telling them that the next total eclipse would be on that day, 2007. To learn the year, the day, the month, the hour, how long it will last. 43 years, 43
It still
years.
works on a flat earth. What you're saying still works on a flat earth.
No, it doesn't.
Can you explain to me one thing then? How do you get different time zones? How do you get different time zones?
Can I just say this here? I don't answer for every single question.
Okay.
I'm just like someone like yourself.
But if you think,
I've spent 2.5 years on it.
Alright, but put it this way, if you have a flat Earth, if you have a flat Earth, the whole Earth would have the same time zone.
Why?
Why? Because the sun would be rising and then setting over the whole Earth at the same
It goes in a
time.
circle.
It goes in a circle. It would still be the same time zone because the whole Earth would still see the sun.
Time in the sky, and it's daytime in the sky.
If it's flat, it can't be.
What's the earth? Is it a globe?
It's not a globe. We've had this discussion. He doesn't like
There he is. Flatbush, man.
Flatbush, man. Just like the bush.
Okay, so the Earth is flat. How do you explain different time zones?
It's flat.
We've got just a circular this. It's chopped up like a pie. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, no, you do. Okay, so what makes us stick to the Earth as it's spinning?
You're heavy.
I'm heavy, so that's the only reason.
You're not going to fly away because you're not light as a feather, are you? Are you lighter than hair?
Okay, so if we get something.
There's another question.
What now? All right, coming on board. All right, then, guys. See you later.
It's lighter than
Nice speaking to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, have a nice day. Yeah? Enjoy your flat Earth.
Okay, man. You done a good job on
But then,
Yeah?
how about